Hey there, songwriters! Today we're going to be doing something incredibly fun. We're going to be writing parodies in the style of Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al has been cracking up the world for decades by taking popular songs, rewriting the lyrics, and then releasing his own hilarious versions.
Ooh, my little hungry one, open up a package of my bologna. Ooh, I think the toast is done, top it with a little of my banana.
So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Oh my, this here Anakin guy. Maybe Vader someday later, now he's just a small fry. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is a oh, but I'll make you pay. Because I'm taking wear my bells with suspenders and sandals with my socks.
So Weird Al keeps the heart and soul of the original song intact. He takes and uses the same kind of background music with his own flair. He uses the same chord progression, the same melody, but his genius comes in changing up clever, relatable lyrics that give the whole thing a humorous feel. Let's look at an example. Here is a section of Joan Jett's I Love Rock and Roll and a section of Weird Al's I Love Rocky Road.
On the hills with me, yeah, me singing. I love rock and roll. Spending all the time in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take your time and dance with me. Ow!
What I need, baby, I love Rocky Road. So won't you go and buy half a gallon, baby? I love Rocky Road. So have another triple scope with me. Ow!
So Weird Al has obviously spoofed a lot of the things from the Joan Jett video. The setting is similar, the attire is similar, and the background music, it's the same, but obviously Weird Al has added in some extra goofy noises. So for Weird Al to write this song, he had to pick a rhyme for rock and roll that would fit with the theme and would still sound like the song. So Rocky Road and rock and roll obviously sound really similar, and I'm sure that that had to be the basis for the entire song, was that starting point. He follows the lyrics syllable by syllable to create a very similar meter and rhyme scheme for the song. So if you're gonna write a parody, the first thing you need to do is come up with what song you're gonna parody. And I recommend finding really popular songs. Like if the song has been overdone, well then you know it's just right for a parody. And so as I look through songs that I know and that have been really popular in the last few years, the one that came to mind was Miley Cyrus's Flowers. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by analyzing the chorus of this song and listening to it a few times. Here's the chorus.
I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, see things you don't understand. I can take myself dancing, and I can hold my own head. Yeah, I can love me better than you can.
Now I'm going to take that first line and the main word of the hook, which is flowers, and I'm going to look for a rhyming word. This seems to be what Weird Al does, right? Like he took the song Beat It and he changed it to Eat It. He took the song I Love Rock and Roll and he turned it into I Like Rocky Road. So I need something that has that rhyme with flowers, so I just start listing words. Now, the first word that triggers my brain to come up with something, I'm going to use. And for me, it was the word powers. And the sentence that came to mind for me was, I don't have superpowers. So I could buy myself flowers, I don't have superpowers. Those could work together, and it made me think of characters that don't have superpowers, so obviously I thought of Hawkeye from the Avengers. Now, this idea is kind of goofy, and this observation has been made before, that Hawkeye is hanging out with these Avengers, but he has no superpowers. And so because, I can see that people have gone down this path before, I could very quickly talk myself out of the idea, but I'm not going to. It's the first idea I had, and when you're trying to just practice something, a lot of times going with the first idea is the best idea. So I'm gonna work with this. I'm gonna write a song from the perspective of Hawkeye about how he doesn't have any superpowers. And so the next thing I need to do is I need to analyze this chorus, figure out what the rhyme scheme is, and figure out how many syllables are in each one of these lines. So I just start writing that in, and I count my syllables by using my fingers. I can buy myself flowers. That's 7. And I just mark this all the way down the page and do my rhyme scheme letters. Now, the thing about this is I want to get pretty close to these things, but actually I don't really have to follow it exactly to make it work, especially if I can take whatever words I do write and make it fit over the melody. So I could be exact, but as I do this, I probably won't be. And I'm coming up with my theme. So my idea here, I'm just going to go line by line and work out this theme. So the first thing I've come up with is I change that first line to I don't have superpowers. I'm going to change the second line to I'm just a regular guy. So I don't have superpowers, I'm just a regular guy. I'm close to the same number of syllables. Now Hawkeye shoots arrows, so I'm going to say, sure, I can shoot lots of arrows. And arrows and powers could kind of be a slant rhyme. So now I'm going to the next line and I'm saying, but can't call lightning or fly. I'm making a reference to other superheroes. So specifically Thor can call lightning and fly, and I can't do that. I'm comparing myself for this. So I'm gonna keep going with that theme. I'm going to say never had soldier serum, referring to the super soldier serum that Captain America has. So I'm saying I'm not Thor, I'm not Captain America. I'm gonna keep going and say, or fancy technology. I'm getting close to the same number of syllables here. And then finally, I'm going to say my only superpower is being me. So if you put these lyrics side by side, it's not exact. I didn't do the exact syllables or the exact rhyme scheme, but I got close and I was able to deliver the message that I wanted. So take and explore this. Find a song that you know really well and rewrite the lyrics to something funny and just see what happens. You'll be a better songwriter by the time you're done, regardless if you like the way your song comes out or not. So if you want to stick around after this to hear how my song came out, just know that there's spoilers for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And until next time, keep on songwriting.
We were brave, we were bold. I guess Steve Rogers got a little old. Tony Stark sacrificed. In the blip, I lost my kids and wife. Whoa, I didn't want to be a hero. And I didn't want to fight when we battled the Chitauri. I remembered well, I don't have superpowers. No, I'm just a regular guy. Sure, I can shoot lots of arrows, yeah, but can't call lightning or fly. Never had soldier serum at all, or fancy technology. My only superpower is being me. No superpowers, I have no superpowers, no superpowers. I'm not super, all these things in my head, talking raccoons and undead, dancing tree, words unsaid. Now there's even a Hulk that's red. I was just gonna retire. I didn't want to make a fuss. Then I got a mini-series on Disney Plus. But I don't have superpowers. Whoa, I'm just a regular Joe. I'm good at hand-to-hand combat, I guess, but can't shoot lasers or grow. I can't cast spells like a wizard. Oh, I guess that's called sorcery. My only superpower is, my only superpower is, my only superpower is being me. No superpowers, I have no superpowers, no superpowers. I've no superpowers, no. No superpowers. I've no superpowers, no. No superpowers, no.